Hey guys, this is Bahama Raven and welcome to Trails of Cold Steel 2 once again. In the last episode we took care of a few side quests and we got a call from Towa to come back to the Courageous. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, you're back. Welcome back everyone. What's with the faces? Well, we came like we were asked to. Is something wrong? You're not your usual cheerful self. You see, Elliot, we found out where Fiona Craig is. Elliot's sister? I didn't know that you lost contact with her. Where is she then? We got some information from Keldic about that actually. Yesterday she was moved by train from Heimdall to the Twin Dragons Bridge. Against her will, that is. It can't be. She's been taken hostage? It certainly seems that way. I imagine they plan on using her to keep the 4th Armored Division at Guerrilla under their thumb. No. Surely they know that taking family members hostage is going too far. As if they care. From what we understand, this was the Kreutzen Provincial Army acting alone. The Noble Alliance didn't give them the order to do so, they just went ahead and did it. I imagine it was done under similar circumstances to when those Jaegers were sent to Ymir too. Then this is likely an attempt by my father to take over leadership of the Noble Alliance. That hopeless fool. How terrible. But taking Fiona hostage isn't going to get Dad to surrender. No matter how much it hurts to do so, he always put his duty as a soldier over his personal feelings. Which means... yeah, Fiona's life is in real danger. I say we take this matter into our own hands. Really? I agree completely. As do I. Yes, our country is at war, but nothing excuses doing something so cowardly. As his son, I have a duty to put an end to my father's foolishness. But you guys... you're set on intervening then. Remember, this means you're getting directly involved in a dispute between the Imperial Army and the Alliance. No, we're not. Our sole objective will be to rescue Fiona. We won't attack any more than necessary, nor we will work directly alongside the Imperial Army. I think we're pretty justified here. It's just like when we stopped that jammer in Nord. It won't be the easiest operation to pull off, but that shouldn't stop us from trying. You guys mean it? Well hey, if you guys know what you're doing, then I ain't gonna stop you. Fiona's a friend of mine too. And then the guild has this little thing we like to call the Code. And its first article states that we're all about prioritizing the safety of civilians above all else. Nothing goes too far. That's, quite the code. One minute she's urging caution, the next she's egging everyone on. I think that settled things. If that's your decision, we'll be right behind you. I'll be happy to guarantee the legitimacy of your actions as well. Thank you, Your Highness. I really can't thank you all enough. Don't worry, Fiona, we'll be there as soon as we can. To advance the main story, speak to Towa in the captain's chair and select the command commence operation. Doing so will cause all unfinished quests to disappear. And now we can travel to Guerrilla's proving ground. Not that it really matters. However, I haven't come back to the Courageous because I felt like it. The first thing I wanted to do was to go to Ymir, or any equivalent that would have allowed me to recover my craft points because I will be needing them. Also, I have swapped out Sarah for Eustace, and I have a pretty good reason for that, as you will soon see. So, back to the courageous I go. So, remember at the end of last episode when I said that there is something else I can do before proceeding with the main story?
Where do you want to go?
That's what I'm going to be focusing on.
Full speed ahead!
First, we go back to Lake Lacrima. Next, I'm gonna be giving our friend Eustace here some extra gear, because I know he will need it. You can have adamantine shield. Let's see. Something healing, perhaps? I'll go with effort. It's not much, but at the very least, he'll do his own job. Alright.
Let's ride.
The place we want to go to is the Ancient Quarry. Now, if you remember, there was this one place in the first game during Chapter 3 where we fought a huge spider. Yeah, that's exactly where we're heading. The thing is, we got something that we can do all the way there. And I sure as hell won't miss it now. Since we're gonna be getting a reward that's gonna be most welcome. But first, hey, aren't you Clara? Oh, it's you, Warzel. I see you got your classmates with you. What are you doing here? Funny, we could ask you the same thing. What are you doing out here all alone? Have you been living out here or something? Well, I followed you guys after you left the academy and ended up settling here. I've been focusing on my art ever since. Don't have time to think about the war here or anything. It's perfect. I remember now. You were one of the students who escaped with us. Huh, how very like you, Clara. Perhaps I have the winds to thank for our reunion. Actually, now that we found you... So you're the ones flying in that thing. Sure, I'll join you. Under one condition. What would that be? This area is supposed to be a quarry, as you would expect. You can find high-quality stone around here. I need some for my next big project, but it's too dangerous for me to go in there. So you guys are gonna get some in my place. You want us to get you... rocks. You have your priorities, I have mine. War or no war, my art comes first. If I can't create, that's only gonna distract me, which I can't imagine would make me very productive for you, huh? Should we help her out? Well, I mean, sure, that's all the reason I'm here. You got yourself a deal, Clara. Bringing you one big one should be fine, right? Yes, should be. I'll wait for you right here. Well, let's get this over with. Indeed, let's. But first, EP Charge 3. Funny, I remember my notes specifying that there was an EP Charge 2 in here. Well, all the better, I guess. Alright, let's go inside the quarry. this place is just as creepy as I remember. Kind of weird being here again after what went down last time. The strange winds seem to be just as prevalent too. We've been through here once before. We should be fine if we proceed with caution. The higher elements still seem to be in effect too. Well, we're going in. Hopefully we'll be able to find something Clara can work with. Yeah, hopefully. And this is gonna be our focus for today, this very dungeon. For one thing, I think it's worth mentioning right now why I brought Eustace.
We have the advantage here. I'll handle it.
Also, hey, I forgot that you guys were here.
Here I go. Now, let's get this over with.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Nice.
Great!
Success. I'm so glad.
I'm just getting started.
Like I was saying, you're probably wondering why I brought Eustace instead of anyone else. The reason is actually kind of simple. There's gonna be a trial chest, and Eustace is gonna be a part of it. Also, did I just so happen to analyze it? Yeah, fully. Thank you, Reen, for Dragon... Actually, thank you, Dragon Vision, I should say. Ah, there it is.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Okay.
Don't.
My turn.
Right. It's my turn.
Also,
Analyzing.
I'm gonna say it
Okay.
right now.
I'll back you up. Right.
I've made a few changes to my equipment,
Let's move.
as you will soon see.
Now!
Gotcha.
You're finished! We did it!
There we go. I forgot to mention, I did a couple of changes. For one thing, I gave the True Gladiator headband and the Gladiator belt to Fee. And you may be wondering why I removed this from Reen. Well, I gave it some extra thought and figured Reen would make much better use of the Black Virtue. For one reason alone, Arc Slash. Arc Slash has a high delay count as it is. With the Black Virtue and the Impede Quartz stacking, it's gotta be even higher. It's usually a good idea on a Nightmare run if you get the Black Virtue to give it to Reen and keep it on him at all times. Coupled with the True Gladiator belt, which is the better version of the Gladiator equipment, Reen is gonna kill it. And here's the chest. You need Emma, Eustace, Fee, and Gaius, and I just so happen to have all four.
Winds, give us your blessing.
My turn.
Okay, so here we have to fight some Diglum and Alpha Diglums. Now, these guys look scary because of how big they are, but let me in you on a little secret. This is actually the easiest trial chest boss that we will ever face. Reason? We got a full party for a change. I guess that does count for something, don't you agree? So, here's the thing. These golems are slow, and with the exception of fire and mirage element, they're gonna be very weak to magic, especially time-based, which I don't think I have. Well, as for the mini golems themselves, as you can see, they don't have a lot of HP, ranging between 8 to 10, almost 11,000, but they won't survive long. These guys, however, have somewhere around 40,000, But since they're slow, I shouldn't be worrying too much. I'm gonna do this just because.
Activate.
Then I'm just gonna use Lord Albarian to try and deal with these guys, hard as it may be.
Rise, great towers! Lord Albarian! Rest in peace. Too slow.
And that's the major problem with that's the major problem with these big golems, is that their laser attack can debuff your stats. So let's deal with them as fast as possible. Of course, I can also do this.
Leave it to me. So the regional whirlwind!
My turn.
Well, I can inflict blind on them, although it's a pretty low chance.
Thank you very much. Too slow. Got it. I'll back you up. My turn. Arcus, activate.
I do have some time-based magic.
Very well.
5,000 for fee is a lot, believe it or not.
Okay. Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me. So the regional whirlwind! I'll handle this. Arcus, activate!
Okay. Here I go.
What kind of defenses do they have? Well, of course.
Too slow.
Then I forget to check that
It's my turn.
Fee has 50% less attack. Crystal Flood will be enough to kill one of them at least. I'll just have to analyze the other.
Okay.
I'll just analyze with the battle scope to be sure.
All right. My turn. Take this.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Huh.
Yeah, this'll do it. Well, strength debuff aside, this fight is pretty much easy.
How pathetic. That should suffice. I'm just getting started.
And for that, now these four can overdrive with each other. Okay, now that that's out of the way, if we go this way past the spider, we should end up eventually.
We have the advantage here. Okay.
Wait, let me do this.
Eliminating targets.
Here I go. Second form. Gale!
No problem. You're not molten rain! Now!
Got you!
It's my turn! I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going. Done. I'm so glad.
There we go. If we follow this path, we go back outside. And it will give us...
Oh, that's a fine-looking treasure chest.
Volcanic Rain. Volcanic Rain is the 4th tier of fire spell. Pretty powerful, if I do say so myself. And yes, I'm giving the most powerful ones to Emma right now for one reason only. Not because of favoritism, but because she will make the most out of it.
We got this! Okay. Here I come! Now, let's get this over with. Alright!
Here I go! There! Okay, it's safe for now.
These enemies are worth a lot of experience. Then we get past these guys.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
And we get a monster chest.
We'll have to fight our way through. I'll handle it.
Man, this is pathetic.
Here I go! Now!
Gotcha! It's my turn. I'll handle it. Here I come. I can do this.
I'm trying to focus a little bit here, guys.
Let's go.
Sorry.
I'll handle it. Here I come. Got it. I'll back you up.
Here I go!
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
That was easy.
I did it!
Huh? Thank goodness.
And at level 77, Elisa's Flamberge will evolve into Flamberge 2. 8 power, 60% burn, 30% on balance. Pretty powerful.
No complaints here.
Still a single target though.
That should suffice.
And for that we get the Pandora Master Quartz. What did that do? Alright, so... Pandora. Let me look up my notes for it. Anyway, we can see a few of its abilities right here, at any rate. What it does is, there we go. Increases the damage dealt by offensive arts by also increasing the EP used. So, think of it as, what was it? The Tauros Master Quartz. It increases damage, but increases also something else. Okay, give me a moment to get the proper notes. Alright, here it is. So, damage increase from offensive arts by increasing the EP cost by 50%. Offensive arts can inflict some random status abnormalities, and it will increase by an extra 10% when for every other level up to a maximum of 30. The damage increase will get up to 100%, so it will double up. And at level 4 and 5, it will get the what I think are the strongest Mirage arts, those being Phantom Phobia and Clom Solarion. One that's incredibly powerful. This, and at level 5, I forgot, it increases the area of effect of arts, so they will actually hit on an even wider range. I can say it's a master course that I will see myself using, mostly because of the downsides. But anyway, let's move on. Okay, as you can see here, aside getting 6U materials, we're at the end of the area, which means one of two things. And I hope it's not what I think it is. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Oh no.
Careful! This one looks strong. I'll handle it.
It is the same guy. The Genosha Zanak. Compared to the... okay, let me get one thing out of the way. This is a returning boss from Cold Steel 1. There are a few of these, this being one of them, but compared to the Cold Steel counterpart, this guy is a flat-out pushover. It has 2 attacks, 3 really. One can inflict poison on you, the other one, which is a spider web, will cut your movement range, and with a roar you will be calling spiders. If you remember, you could easily boss abuse this guy to get high multipliers with double, triple kills, etc., as well as art cancel and counter and all that, so that you can get a multiplier even up to 5 times 5%. Sorry, times 5, not times 5%. So, if you remember very well from the first game, it's essentially the same guy, so just hit it, and hit it some more. And as soon as possible, it'll go down.
Here.
Here I go.
Oh, please, call more of them.
Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
You're finished.
Of course! Arcus activate! No problem. Arcus activate. Too slow.
Yeah, no.
Hip. Okay.
My turn.
Okay. I can do that. It's my turn. Arcus activate. Too slow. I'll handle it.
Let's move.
Now. No problem.
This is gonna be too easy.
My turn.
Oh.
My turn. Second floor. Now's our chance. Elisa, let's do this.
Okay.
No, I only attack the big spider. Oh, I
Too
guess he
slow.
does have spatial
Okay.
oscillation too. I legit forgot.
Here I go. Now, I'll back you up. Here I go. Blessing of the moon.
Thanks.
I can do this. Light, rain upon us. Okay.
My turn.
Too slow. My turn. Here. Right. Arcus activate.
My turn.
Here I go. Hip. Too slow. Now, I'll back you up. My turn. Here.
Let's move.
Of course.
Also, sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit.
I can do this. Light.
Here I go. Ha!
My turn.
No, you don't.
Too slow. I can do this.
Come on, buddies. Make it easy for me.
Let's go.
Let's move. Ha!
My turn. Of course. My turn. Got it. I'll back you up.
Let's move. Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha. I can do this.
Oh, that's more than fine. Fee's exactly where I want her to be.
Hang in there. Thank you. I'll handle it.
Here I go. Ha! Now!
Gotcha. Too slow. My turn. Here I go. No problem.
My turn. Sit!
Now. Okay. No problem. Now.
Got you. My turn. Ha! Now!
Gotcha.
I think he's running out of spiders to summon.
I'll back you up. I'll handle it. Of course.
Here I go.
Oh, right.
Okay. Got it. I'll back you up. No problem. Arcus active. Let me help. Thanks.
Oops.
Here I go.
Might have miscalculated just a tad.
Huh!
Oh, I need to turn this around. I'll handle it. Here goes! Overdrive! Here I go! Huh? Now! Are you ready, V?
Whoops.
Yeah!
Not what I meant to do, but... fine.
Look at us, V! We did it! Yeah, we weren't half bad.
I wanted to use Lord Albarian to get another double kill and maybe an overkill or two, but hey, I shouldn't be complaining too much. Look at all that juicy experience. This is beautiful.
Great!
And I lost count at what level, but since I got this high up, Reen's Gale will upgrade into Gale EX. Same area, higher power, seal, and unbalance rate.
Done. Huh? Thank goodness! I feel stronger than ever!
No complaints here.
Oh, apparently Gaius is the first one who gets a new S-craft. Because yes, in this game, every character has 2 S-crafts, at the very least the members of Class 7, Sarah included. This one is Twin Cyclones. Extra large area, triple S plus power. Oh boy. S-brakes, and you can also set in the S-brake, the S-craft you want to do in the S-brake, but generally speaking, it's always going to be the strongest one. And since I've passed level 75, now I get Hunter's Wing. Line attack that can impede, debuff defense, A power, 30% unbalance, it's pretty good.
A matter of course.
Strange. Is it me, or did that thing resemble the one we fought during our field study? It's possible the two are related. Anyway, it looks like we found what we came here for. Oh, talk about lucky. That spider must have swallowed it. I can believe it. The evil Jinn was said to have a taste for rock after all. We should get this back to Clara. Yeah, let's just hope it's up to her standards. Also, if this is your second playthrough, go back where you fought the Ginosha Znak and you will be getting another book, The Black Records #1. This is about as good as I could have hoped for, I'd say. I should be able to make my finest work yet with this. Time to get right to work improving my work area. Wait a minute, we had a trade kind of thing going on, remember? You're supposed to be joining us? Oh, right, forgot about that. Don't take it personally, she just has a major tunnel vision when it comes to her art. It's a pleasure to welcome you on board, Clara. Sure. By the way, I found something of interest that might come in handy. What is it? I'll explain the details later. Well, see you on the Courageous. And with this, I think we are finally done with all the side quests for this part of Act 2. So let's go back on the Courageous. But we won't start the new operation just yet. Someone's calling me? This is Reen Schwartz speaking. It's me, Clara. You back on the ship? Good timing. I actually just got back. Okay, get out to the ship's hold when you got a chance. You're gonna like what you see. She didn't give me a chance to respond. She was kind of cryptic back by the ancient quarry too. I wonder if she's talking about the same thing. Can't hurt to check it out anyway. funny because that's one of the things I was supposed to be doing. But first...
Have you been keeping well? Alright, let me hear your report. Marvelous! You've ranked up.
There it is.
This is just a little something from me.
And here, from the rewards for the Academy points, we get our first super rare quartz, the waterfall.
I knew I could count on you. Adios, Reen.
Let's see what that does. It's probably gonna be good. Of course I can't equip it on Reen, but still. So, the Waterfall Super Rare Quartz increases damage by 10% for every lower level. Plus 10% to your damage for every level lower foe is than you. So, for example, the foe is 10 levels lower compared to you, your damage is doubled. So, yeah, it's pretty decent. Not seeing myself using it too often. I was hoping for something slightly better, to be honest. Anyway, let's get down to the Orbal Factory. Okay, so Clara is right here with Valimar, so let's talk to her. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Oh, hey there. Here you are, Clara. So, what was you were going to show me? Well, it concerned this knight of yours, and it relates to the ancient technology I found near that quarry in Nord. Ancient technology? Check this out. It looks like some really old tool, and it appears to have a strange design carved onto it. I found it in an out-of-the-way ruin near the quarry, and judging by the wall painting near where I found it, it's an ancient implement of some kind. Apparently, it'll let me make orbs with special abilities within them, which can be used to power up your knight. You can power up Valimar? That is indeed possible. Ancient orbs can be refined by using that tool to combine specific materials. Inserting such orbs into my core will raise my basic parameters. That's incredible. You can really do that? That wall painting's giving me a good idea of how you make them. Bring me the materials and I'll take care of making and inserting them for you. You will? Are you sure that you can manage? You make it sound really easy, but it's hard to imagine it will be. I'm used to working with stone. I doubt it'll be all that much different from sculpting. I take it you don't mind either, Valimar, or whatever your name is. I leave it to you, Meister. It really doesn't take you too long to adapt, does it? Still, we're only going to keep fighting stronger enemies in the days ahead, and these orbs sound like just what we need. Indeed, make good use of them. Reen, there is another matter of importance we must discuss. It concerns a new power of my own, spatial translocation. Spatial translocation? It is a once sealed ability of mine that has been restored by the heightening of your mana. This will allow you to call upon me in battle regardless of location. Really? I know we can get some great use out of that. I'll be counting on you, Valimar. Acknowledged. I will be here in this hole should you require me. Nice bed you got there, Schwarzer. Well, whatever. Take this. It's one I tried making earlier. And we received the HP Orb 1. This is one thing I'm going to discuss with you later. Is this one of those orbs that you were talking about? Yep, we'll just call them EX orbs. Ancient orbs is too much of a mouthful. If you gather up the materials to make more, come and talk to me. I'll be around here working on my own art while waiting for you. Relearn the Awakener Carl's craft. Using this craft allows you to battle by controlling Valimar for 3 turns. Valimar's attacks are incredibly powerful, but he can only be summoned once per battle. Calling him consumes 500 of Reen's EP, so choosing the best time to use this craft is key to getting the most from his summons. However, keep in mind that there are certain battles where this craft cannot be used. By using the Summon Valimar craft in battle, you can call Valimar to the battlefield and fight with him for 30 turns. Do note that Valimar summons consume 500 EP, so not craft points, and can only be selected once per battle. Okay. And we can make and insert EX orbs. By talking to Clara in the ship's hold, you can make new EX orbs and insert them into Valimar. Inserting EX orbs strengthens Valimar's parameters, which in turn makes him stronger in battle. This applies for both Divine Knight battles and in regular battles where he's summoned using Reen's Awakener Call craft. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at that first. So, welcome to this beauty. Here we can make new EX Orb for Valimar, and there are 4 types of EX Orb: HP, Power, Shield, and Speed. It's pretty basic what they do. They increase Valimar HP, Strength, Defense, and Speed. Usually, what you really want, also, before I end up forgetting every time, the only problem I have with Valimar is that you have 4 types of orbs that you can put, but you can only choose 3. Of course, you can do HP, all 3 HP, all 3 Strength, all 3 Defense, all 3 Speed, but there are 2 limitations. The first one is that you cannot use the same orb twice, reason being you cannot create them more than once. And second, the fact that using one type of orb will limit Valimar's overall capabilities. What I try to do for the most part is boosting his HP, Strength, and Defense, sometimes swapping one of the 2 with Speed. But that's the general idea of how you want to upgrade Valimar. For now, I'll just upgrade his HP because it's a free one, so why not? But for now, I just want to go to the hold and see what can I craft for him to use. I'll craft an attack 2. Oh wait, I can craft a lot of things here. I'll spend some time here later. As you can see, every time you make a new orb, it says sold out, so you cannot make more than 1. A pity. So here's how I'm gonna upgrade Valimar, at least for now. With the fact that I will be getting double turns, one with Valimar and one with the Link partner, I think it's more than good. So at this, then a little reminder of how, oh wait, Awakener's Call works. So it's a unique craft that it's not listed in here. that will use 500 Reen's EP, so he does need a little bit of boosting in that. And that will make Valimar descend into battle using his own stats in combat, making him insanely powerful. The limitation is that you cannot use him against human characters, so it's a little limited on what he can and can't do. Anyway, with that out of the way, we are ready to proceed and continue with our operation, but I'll finish this episode right here a little prematurely, so I can do some things off screen and prepare for the next video. So, join me next time as we're going to be jumping in and trying to save Fiona, Elliot's sister. This has been Bahamut Raven, and I will see you for the next video. See ya!